What is going on, Herd? Welcome back to the channel. Thanks for tuning in to another video. In today's video, this is the one where we have made it. We are level 123, level 120 plus, doesn't matter. So all of the weapons are unlocked, all of our parts at the store are unlocked, except for there's little individual things like, you know, lime green paint and lava red paint and little things like that you have to unlock by doing specific things, or chrome wheels for free. You can unlock each subtype of wheel for free in the chrome by doing certain things. And what I'm saying is there's a few things that you can do, or a handful of things that you can do to still unlock little individual things. But if you're talking about the main majority of what you're going to unlock due to level, we've gotten to that level. Summing it up here, from video 1 to video 2, we started out by making a character, and now we're here at level 120. Everything in between is obviously in the videos, so if you have not been tuning into the videos, damn it, go tune into the videos. Pretty close to the end of the first season of this. I don't know if there will be 2 seasons, but I do have an idea of, you know, what I can do to continue on for a second season. Only a couple episodes left in this season, in this series here, and well, to this point, we've been extremely modest. We've really grinded for our money. We got just shy of $6.5 million. And for about the last 3 days, I've been really debating on, what are you spending this money on? Are you even spending this money? Don't spend it. And that's another really good point I want to bring up, is when you grind for your money and you see how hard it is to earn the damn money in the game, you don't want to spend it quite as easily as if you just buy it with your money. Especially if you have a job and, you know, we've already done the math in this series. If it's not in this series, then it made it to a secondary video, because I have filmed a couple of videos for this series that aren't gonna make it as a video for this series. But it kind of plays, god damn it, it does kind of play into the whole factor of the series, the information we're covering, the what this video is titled, The Modest Millionaire. And we have been pretty modest. Obviously, if you look around the garage, we do have, you know, we got some fair choices out there, but we're sitting in the most expensive one by far. Now, we are in an invite-only session right now, but I do want to make a point of what exactly the next portion of this video is going to be covering. We're moving houses, and that's because this location is, although it's a nice location and whatnot, we don't... I got a number of gripes. We have the lowest one, so we're just facing this damn area over here. We don't get to see nothing decent. We're just facing this area. For another 20,000 or something, we could have had a much better view, but of course we were trying to be as smart with our money as we could. Secondarily, there's many people that follow in our footsteps. Not in our footsteps directly, because they've seen us do it, obviously, but there's people that maybe we followed in their footsteps, so to speak. Maybe that's more accurate to say, as many people took the same approach that we have taken. I'm going to buy the cheapest apartment with a 10-car garage, and that way I can do the heist. So that leads to, if you get spawned outside of your apartment, or you come out and pull out of your garage, you usually have someone in this near vicinity, sometimes on a flying motorcycle, sometimes just ready to shoot you down, and it's kind of just turns into a pain in the ass. Now, I get that happens everywhere on the map, so I can't really hold that as much of a gripe, but this is a day 1 apartment. By that I mean it's the oldest of all the interiors. When all of the 10-car garage apartments were out in day 1 in GTA Online, they all had the same interior, and this is that interior. It's time to move up. We're worth $6.5 million. We've been very modest, and we need to move on. So what that leaves is the choice between stilt apartments, which is, I guess, kind of like a house, most specifically, or most relatively, or we can go into the custom apartment. Now, if we go into the custom apartment, by no means are we going to a better location. We're just getting a much better interior and a much better view. So we need to make that very known, and these are what I mean. So you can go 905,000. 985,000 and 1.1 million. These 3 apartments, they have the best interiors, and you can switch up the interior for $250,000 or whatever it is, up to maybe $500,000 at any time you want. So you don't have to move to get a whole new interior. Now, the stilt apartments, they all have the same interior. It's nice, it's updated, but they are not customizable. The interiors are not customizable in this, and some of the locations in the houses are not the nicest looking. Pretty much the only ones that are really worth your money are the most expensive one, which in my opinion, maybe not even the best. It's just the best looking. These two, which are right next to each other, and they are good. I would probably choose one of these these two if I was going to buy. And if I do choose, which I think I'm slightly leaning to the custom apartment way, even if I do move into this custom apartment, we now have a worse location, but we have a much better view. I would have to go with the 1.1 million. This is the best view by far. You're overlooking the entire city, and at night it's quite an awesome view because you're one of the highest buildings in the entire city. So now, not only do we want to get ourselves a new house, we also want to get ourselves a new vehicle. And the vehicle, I've already triggered it down to 2 different vehicles that we're going to be looking at, and both of them are, well, neither of them are cheap, let's just say that. They're both quite expensive. So first on the list is going to be the Pegassi Torero, the Lamborghini Countach, of course. I would plan to paint that up white with the Lambo spoiler on there and tint it out and make it look real nice. That would save a couple $100,000. It's the more conservative way of going. Otherwise, for $3,300 more, we can go with the Tempestra, and however you pronounce that. This isn't going to be some cheap buy, but we are ordering it. It is going to be official. It's going to the garage. So we have 5.1 million, which means if we bought the 1.1 million apartment, we wouldn't go beneath the 4 million mark, which seems to be a pretty standard thing here that we're doing in this series. We didn't go beneath the 4 million mark, and we bought the F40 and the Jester Classic, which are cool, you know, 2 really good additions to your car collection. Now, let's go back to the garage over here since we're so close and wait for the Tempestra to show up, the old Huracan. And I do want to put just a little bit of money into it. Not much, but it can't just be this damn stock car that I'm driving around. That F40 was really growing on me. In the beginning, I could not stand the gap in the wheel well. I forgot all about it when I bought it, and then I got it, and yeah. And there it is. Woof. Screw the F40. Look at this bad boy. The wheels suck, and that's what I'm talking about. We got to get rid of those wheels. Those are not good. Ooh. I think I'm going to leave this alone right now. We're going to do a solid color build, but in the future, it might be cool to make it an upgraded carbon fiber, you know, second. Yeah, I don't know. We're not going to do it right now, though. Let's just do the secondary. Let's keep it conservative here still. Let's keep her basic. Again, we're not going to do any of that stuff right now. We'll leave that alone. Wheel type, we're just going to do some basic ones. Just going to do these, switch it up a little bit. Let's see what black looks like, too. So this is where it would be, and I've lived in this house numerous times, or this apartment numerous times, this complex, especially in the beginning when it was the most expensive house. It was around $500,000 or just over, somewhere in that range. Cheapest one looks over in that direction over there, and the middle in price looks over in that direction, while obviously the most expensive one looks over Los Santos, which is gotta be the most pleasurable view. So we'll go drive over to the location where the other 2 houses that we're looking at are. So right here we have house number 1, which is a decent house. I don't think it's the one I would choose between these 2. The other one is right here next to it. Obviously, we'll look at the fronts of both of them. I think it's 727 or 729, something like that. Pretty decent. Nonetheless, by the time you upgrade the custom apartments uptown, you're at about half the price right here. You got that area over there, which is a cool little area for fighting, but you'd have to get up on, like, up here to watch it, and that's it. And then your only part of your yard is right there. That's it. It's a little, you walk down, it's a little balcony. Over here, you got this, which is a nice wood front home. That should be brick or stone, and it would look much nicer. Of course, this is the better looking home of the 2, in my opinion, even though the roof looks a little outdated. You have this giant wood balcony that matches the front of the home. Not only 1 level, but 2 levels. And then you have a pretty nice overlook of the close city here. Oh, Jesus. So I made my decision, guys. Do you think you know what I picked? We got a little drive ahead of us because we got to go there again. And we're here. This is the house I picked. It's got the smallest yard. It doesn't have much for a balcony, but when the hell am I ever going to use that? It has a great spot right here for parking other people's vehicles or motorcycles or 4-wheelers. You're right out here to where just a little jaunt up, you're right in the mountains and having a good time. This is the prime real estate, in my opinion. And we are... God damn it, Tony. Why you gotta be ruining my moments? We're gonna buy this son of a gun. Now, here's where something comes into play. Do we still want the Del Perro Heights apartment? Although it's in a cool spot, and although our clubhouse is just down the road, we were trying to keep all of our properties confined, right? I'm still gonna sell this apartment. I'll get $100,000 back, which means I actually have made $100,000, a little over $100,000 off this property. Because if you remember, go tune back in the first videos, when we bought that property, we buy the house and we do the Fleeca job. The Fleeca job pays us out. The house was $205,000 or something, right around $200,000, and the Fleeca job gives us like $218,000 because we got the certain percentage and the $100,000 bonus to do it the first time. Hey, pretty good money, right? Now we just got $100,000 off of our money, which means we only had to spend $627,000, which means instead of pushing right at the $4 million mark, we have $4.5 million. That's good money, guys. Let's go check out the house we bought. We also saved $75,000 on the other house that's modeled somewhat like this. It's a little bit nicer of an exterior, but the interior is the same. And in my opinion, the view really isn't that much classier. I really don't care about the view too much. Over here, we got more of the vintage view, and hey, the interior's not bad, right? Anyways, that's the first level there. Pretty basic, pretty straightforward, nothing too crazy. Come on down. We got the second level down. I don't remember what this is. This must be a bathroom. Oh, big bedroom. Okay, this is the master suite. Bathroom in here. Big ass bathroom. Got the nice shower. Big ass bathroom. Holy my God. Got a closet in there. Even though I don't own any of those clothes. Looks like duplicates as well. Hey, some nice sculptures. Let's go downstairs. Hit the basement. This is where the heist room is. I remember this now. Yep, got the old heist room. Not bad, not too shabby, pretty nice looking. Much nicer interior than what we came from, much more spacious, we're moving up in the world, all right? So this is the new house, guys. That's the new car. I'm definitely digging it. All of our vehicles from the other apartment. Oh yeah, I forget that you have to actually exit your apartment to get into your garage because it's detached. That's the one downfall I completely forgot about, which is not a make or break situation, but it kind of turns into a weird situation. And we are no longer quite a modest millionaire. We have now two very nice vehicles. We have a pretty high-end house, one of the nicest houses that you can get, if not the nicest. It's debatable, all right? It's debatable. The neighbor's house is nice. The other house down there by Franklin's house is nice too. But we got to do some more grinding. We don't want to go below 4 million. And the reason we don't want to go too far below that is because if something big releases here, now they're talking a casino update. What if you can get a really nice casino suite that you can buy or something cool like that? That might be neat to have over there. It's not too far from this house either. We're at the end of the series here. We only have a couple more episodes coming, and the next couple episodes are some things that you guys have been waiting for a long time, and that gamer tag crew. Do appreciate you all liking, comment, and subscribing, sharing the videos if you're sharing the videos. All of that stuff does help a lot. It really does help greatly, guys. Sharing is a major thing. It seems like liking now as of current on YouTube, well, at least at time of recording this video, the more traction you get, the more videos you can make. That's just how it works for this situation that I'm in. And with that said, as always, I hope you all stay happy out there. Please stay positive. We're gonna go put that Super Primo gas in here, and we will definitely speak to you next time.